like in the book that Sandra was reading, she mentioned blowing over the top of a bottle, which is the way that I make my sound. I don't blow. I'm the only person here who doesn't blow right into their instrument, because that would make no music. So it is just like blowing over the top of a bottle, and you can try that if you have a bottle at home.
Does it work with a plastic bottle?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I don't have a mouthpiece or a reed to put in my mouth or a mouthpiece to buzz my lips into. So the way that I make sound is when I blow across the hole, it splits the airstream in two pieces, and one piece goes inside and the other just goes out into the air. But the splitting of the air is what makes the vibrations that make the sound. And this flute is made of silver. Of course, I'm a woodwind instrument, and I used to be, years ago, flutes were made of wood. And even before they were made of wood, they used to be made of bone, like animal bones. But over time, people realized that carving holes into bone was really hard, and they realized that using wood was much easier, and they could do it faster. Eventually, the flute was made of metal because in the orchestra setting, they found that flute makers realized this sound carried better in the concert hall, like you could hear better. So most people today have silver, or some people have gold flutes too. And I've been playing since I was about 7 years old, so I think that's second grade. And basically, I went to a community band concert when I was a kid, and I could just tell, I could hear that sound above all the other instruments. I picked out the flute, I could hear it, and I loved it. And by the time I was 12, I just knew this is what I wanted to do with my life. And luckily, I was able to keep doing it up till now. And in Sandra's book, there was a brief mention of an animal that the bird sometimes, or the flute sometimes sound like. And a lot of composers do write pieces to make us sound like certain things, and often it's certain animals. So I'm going to play a little excerpt from Harry Potter. I don't know if any of you have seen The Prisoner of Azkaban. Okay, that's my favorite movie. So I'll play this little piece that was in the movie and see if it makes you think of anything. Like if you close your eyes and just listen, tell me what you imagine. Does that sound like anything to you?
What part was it from?
It involves the whomping willow, and there's something flying around it and trying not to get hit.
Bird, right?
Yeah. Bird is trying not to get hit by all the branches.
Like the end of the scene,
Yeah. So it's flying around like crazy, which is why the music sounds like that.